right. We are finally back to the swinging tables of Derby City Classic. Just like last year. It's like we never left. And Mickey Krause going after an outrageous bank, and he's going to make it. Oh my gosh, I feel like that ball was supposed to go. Holy crap. Okay, guys, it's Wednesday. Let's get some music playing. This song is called Grandpa's Groove. Let's see what it is. Oh, yeah. Here's what I gotta do. I think we're good now, guys. We are live, baby. Mickey Krause wins the first game of this set. I know I'm a little bit late to this round in one pocket, but good lord, I am excited to watch some one-hole, especially some top-flight stuff from your boy here from... why am I spacing on where Mickey is from? He told me he went home after Mosconi Cup, Denmark? He went home to see family. We were chatting after he had a hell of a season, but... yeah, stoked to watch him play some one-hole. He's got a super aggressive style. He made a deep run in the banks here at the Derby City this year. I think it was like final 7 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. What's up, David Tesla? Room volume is a little loud. Ooh, the desktop room. Okay, I gotta mute the room then. Thank you. Let me get in there. Because I can't hear it. Let's go. Let me turn it way down for a second. Oh, I see it there. I need to turn on a monitor so I can hear what's going on there. Settings. Derby table. Monitor and output. Close. Boom. Now I can hear it too. Music's at a good level. We're chilling. Thank you for that. What's going on, Billy Burgess? What is going on? So yeah, this is my first match I get to watch here. Nikki is up 1-0 in game count. And starts off with a hell of a break. Ryan Stone in a tough spot in this rack. I'm going to make the chat box a little bigger. I can't really read that. That's better. What's up, Lance Coleman? Oh, wow. That's an incredible compliment. Thank you. I'm glad you're excited to be here, man. Is the feed lagging? Have we been having lagging issues here? What's up, Mike Myers? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, this is frozen, isn't it? What's going on here? Let's hit a little refresh. Did we just lose the feed? What the heck's going on, dude? Hello? There we go. There's the guy with the long blonde hair. What's up, Milbert? Yeah, I'm getting the feed directly from Indiana over there. So, kind of at the whim of however their... what do you say, Wi-Fi is handling the burden. Mickey Krause makes a great shot kicking that ball in and leaves himself a fantastic bank here on the 15 ball. That is a 15, right? I can't tell. It's swinging too much. This should be like a 95%er for Mickey. Yeah, great shot. Gets dead perfect on the 7. He might... I don't know if he's out. He needs to get a favorable angle on either the 1 or the 4, but and save that. Well, there's just no insurance going into the stack later on, so. And we're frozen again. Good Lord, what is going on? It's freezing again. How can I fix this? Come on, just work. Wow, he overcooked that ball by a mile. And the 9 don't even go now. Mickey is giving me Jay and Silent Bob vibes, yeah. Yeah, I wonder why. Wow, I can't believe he could cut that ball in. It fell in. They're going to have to go get a ref on that one because it looks like it hung up for about 5 seconds. I can't really tell because the feed is so laggy. I'm going to have to get on the... I'm going to have to get in the chats with our boy over there at Digital Pool. Look at Josh Filler. Look at that guy. Deep in thought about the shot that he just took. The ruling is supposed to be if the ball hangs in the pocket for more than 5 seconds, if you can count to 5 before it falls, it respots in the hole. But if it falls before the 5th second, it counts. A certain table has been having problems today. I don't remember what number it was. I was going to go live on the Lee Van Corteza Sergio Rivas match because that one's a little bit more interesting to me. But that table was giving me tons of issues too, so I decided to switch to this one before I went live, and it looked clean, it looked good. And now we're having some lagginess, so we'll see. Hopefully we can wait it out and things will get better. Let's hope that the light never stops swinging and we can keep that table shifting from left to right the whole time. I gotta click a couple things in the background. 1 minute. So they're probably saying right now to the ref, they're probably like, man, it came up here and it was sitting like that, and then it fell in after he walked to the table. And then the ref's going to say, well, how long was it sitting there? Do you know how long it was sitting there? And Mickey's going to say, I don't know. I mean, it was sitting like super deep like that. And the ref says, look, if it was there for over 5 seconds, it just goes back right there. Okay? Walk away. YOLO. Is that YOLO McSwagson? The YOLO McSwagson? Eric Lacey, that's some interesting info. I heard Table 4 has the worst lag out of all of them. As far as like the feed goes. Talking to the other streamers, they said that they've had trouble streaming Table 4. That's just hearsay. I don't really know for sure. I'm just kind of letting you know what I heard. Indeed. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's like unwatchable. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see if I can get a fix here. Wow, it's just frozen, guys. Guys, if it's going to be like this, I might not stream today. I was watching other streams all day, and they weren't having problems. And I just texted a couple other guys, and they said that they're having the same problem right now. Maybe it isn't 4. I think 4 is the Filler Vidal match. We can try it if it's another table. Let me go check the schedule. It's Tyler Steyer. Devin Poteet. It is table 4. Yeah, that one's live on table 4 right now. Did Mickey just win the whole match? I thought he only had one game. Or were they not updating their scoreboard on the... Yeah, Mickey just won. They failed to update their scoreboard. So that was the end of the match here. So why don't we go check that out and see if that other match is streaming cleanly. Let's go check out table 4. Ooh, gonna have to shuffle some stuff around here. Looking decent. Structuring had to reboot. They tried to reboot. Huh, I wonder if a reboot will do it, because it's been happening ever since I was live in the first place. Tyler in a funky spot here. The 8 feels like it's twistable, but if you go after it and you don't get there, you leave the opponent on the 6 ball. Trying to stun up underneath the 6 here off the 9 is very touchy. Ooh, nice takeout. And perfect speed on the 6 ball, too. It keeps things, like, in a high traffic zone. Okay, let me change the scoreboard. It looks like this is good. 1 minute, guys. His name was Devin Poteet. I don't know what the ball count is because they're not updating it on Digital Pool. Honestly, don't even know what the game count is because they're not updating it on Digital Pool. Oh, it's over there in the corner. Hold on a second, guys. I think I can figure this out. Let's see what Devin does here on the 8 ball. Goes for the twist bank. Ends up putting it in a decent spot. Does Tyler have a look at the cross on the 6 ball? If he can see the good hit spot on the 6 and there's no double kiss, this ball is makeable, I think. It just might trickle past the 12. He's looking at something else, so 6 ball don't go. Or maybe he is queuing up at the 6. I'm not used to this angle here. You don't like it. Checking to see. It looks like it has to clip the rail first on the way in if he's shooting the 6 ball. It looks like it's got to barely clip the rail after passing the 12. Like clip the rail right by the pocket and trickle in. You got to play pocket speed. Oh my gosh, he almost hits it great, but the 12 is in the way, indeed. Cue ball not really getting to a very high spot here, so Devin's going to have a move here. I want to try to zoom in here. What do you think that says? Is that game count? 1-0? But it doesn't say it online. I don't know, guys. Yo, what's up, Yanel? Doing good, man. Doing good. Glad to be here. Glad to be streaming. There we go. He's a dark horse here. He just came from quitting for several years, but last tournament he played and beat Orkoyo, MORRA, Duel, and Kiamco, along with a few others in one pocket. That is a hell of a pedigree. If you're just now joining us, I have no idea what the score is here. And we're probably going to have to wait till the end of this game to get a score update, because if you look over... Actually, let me add something in here. Let me add something in. Where is it? One minute. Oh, that's right. It's this. Is it? Where is it? There we go. Got it. Yeah, if you look over here, over there, that's what I was going to say. You can see that the score is updated on their scoreboard, but I can't read what it says. Okay, I'm back. I thought you were going to stream some of Federer's matches. Yeah, I'm hoping to. I don't want to step on the toes of Frank. He's been helping out so much with Federer, and you know, if they're creating like a good relationship over this event, I don't want to, you know, get in the way of that. But at the same time, I'm sure there will be some time for me to... he's going to play so much in the coming 3-4 days, so I'd love to get in there. Hang out with you guys over there. What's up? What's up, Frank? Speaking of Frank, having fun yet? It looks like this table's pretty clean, but I can't tell what the score is because it's not updated on Digital Pool online. But if you look over there, it says 1-0 somebody. That's clearly not the ball count here, because I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 balls on the table, so yeah. So yeah, I'll be getting into this match a little bit more in depth once we know what the score is. As soon as this game is over. I mean, it looks like Devin here's in a real bad spot. Who goes there? What's up, Randy? Yo. What are you doing? I have a question for you. Yeah, what's up? Oh, we gotta mute it. 1 second. Okay, we're back. Yeah, that's... Oh my gosh, unlucky for Tyler. Oh, actually, really good for Tyler. Now the 3-ball goes clean and that combo's playable. He should be able to close this out unless he's way behind in ball count. I'm just going to do a quick test of this little thing that I've been... this new toy that I have real quick. Got it. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna see him walk over to this scoreboard over here. What's it gonna say after this? So Tyler wins, puts the score to 1-1. Okay, so this is game number 3, guys. This is game number 3 out of a potential 5 games. Racing to 3. What's up, Gary Haas? Good to see you. And we're finally in. We're settled in now. We're ready to go. I am going to make a little thumbnail probably after this match that will stay with us through the end of the week. So, Devin Poteet. Poteet? Anyone know how to say that last name? Because it sounds like Bo Peep, the way that I'm saying it. Wow, a ton of speed on the break. And gets the cue ball to slow down in time to not really sell anything with the 8-ball. 14 gets super close to his pocket. And Tyler doesn't really have an easy way to get there. It's almost like he's got to find a way to roll up in the stack somehow here. But the stack's really spread apart, so that can be dangerous. What's up, Ego? Good to see you. So he's looking at something in the stack. Usually in this type of situation when your opponent has a ball like really, really close to your hole. Or sorry, when your opponent has a ball really, really close to their hole, like the one that's right down here. Tyler's looking at banking something out of the stack to take that ball out. This is looking super aggressive. I don't... he can't... Does he have a window through this area? He's looking at firing the 12-9 into the 14. Dude, so many things can happen here where a ball lays in front of the hole. Where's he putting his cue ball? Is he freezing it on the 4-ball right there so that he takes away that whole side of the table? No, that was not the shot. So many things can go wrong there, and that was just one of them. But if it works, you look like a goddamn hero, you know? Wow. What's up, Ricard? From San Antonio. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for dropping by. Tyler did not get that first ball. That was Devin's. So Poteet is right. Thank you, Random Mike. That's a tough one to reach there. Awkward part here for Devin. It looks like this cut's fairly thin, so it's difficult to swing to the other side of the table, like this side of the table, you know? It's like difficult to swing through here and get clean to the other side. And it's also difficult to like send the cue ball up through there. Maybe you have to play this with inside spin and try to come like down through this area and come up with a combo or something like that. This is an awkward spot, even though you're making a ball. And he's bridging. Trying to stay warm. We're lucky out here in California that polar vortex isn't even touching us. Where's he going with this ball? Is he just going to try to slam into these balls over here? Poteet. Okay, thank you, Ricard. Just sliding through the 4 and 8. What a fantastic shot that is. He had slightly more than a ball-size gap between the 4 and the 8 right there. Okay, just doing a quick test, did a couple updates here. Yeah, that's much better. Perfect. Okay, cool. The color works better on the blue. We're good. Devin used to run with Woodward. Wow. Devin is a good player. Randy Workman. I like that name. It's a good name. If that's your real name, that's a cool name. I wonder if he's looking at the 4-ball here and considering disturbing the balls on the bottom of the table there. Queuing low. I can't imagine that's what he's doing. Wow. Cooked that ball to death. And he's saying that the 1-ball passes. Wow. Well, in Devin's favor, all these balls over here are all tied up. I don't think anything goes cleanly in that hole. Ectolighter? What is that? Oh, Gary Haas. Okay, if that's what you're talking about, it's an eye tracker. All I have to do is hit a button on my Stream Deck, and wherever I look, like if I'm looking at the cue ball or I'm looking at the 5-ball, it follows my eyes. 1-ball, 2-ball. I'm going to look at the 6 in just a second. 6-ball, just looked at it. It follows what I'm looking at. So it's a little bit easier and cleaner than a telestrator, but it takes some getting used to. He's shooting at this 8-ball. He's rolling it, hoping to clip something open, but he leaves a shot for Tyler Steyer to pull the bridge out, cut the 6-ball in thin, and go up and down the table, see if you can get up or come up with a shot. I don't think anything banks. Talking about the 15 or the 5 or the 7, I don't think anything can bank through there, so it's best to just leave all that stuff in place, I think. Was negative 18 with wind chill yesterday. Good Lord. He's checking out all the bank situations. I can't imagine he's not going to cut that 6-ball in. It's thin, but your name is Tyler Steyer, bud. Where's the cue ball going? Lands on the 1, but the 1 doesn't have a pocket. Imagine the 1-ball can pass that 11-ball. What's up, Garland or Growlin? Growlin87, what's going on? Yo, Mark Ballin coming in with the post-up chat addict. Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for the support. Really appreciate it. Tyler found a dead ball and comes up with almost nothing on the next shot. Look at this. Apologies on the score, guys. This should be correct. Week's been pretty nice so far. It's been nice to sweat this stuff on the side and hang out in Frank's chat and, you know, follow it from afar, but I'm ready to get in the heat. 15 does go. Almost certain to end up with a shot on the one ball, right? Yeah. In most instances, I'd say Tyler's liable to get out from here, but look at all the traffic. So much traffic. Dude, Alex Parker, I am very excited for that stream. It's all going to happen over on Griff's TV at Griff's Bar and Billiards on YouTube. So we're not going to do the dual stream this year. It's all going to be on their channel. I'm essentially working as a contractor this year, but thrilled to do it. Tyler scuffing the tip. Scuffing the tip. He's going to come with a big draw shot, it looks like. I kind of like rolling forward to bank the 5 here. Because if you roll forward to bank the 5, yeah, he's looking at it right now. Unless he's got the angle to draw across here to the 10 ball, or stun across, rather, to the 10. Because the 1's going in the pocket no matter what. He's drawing the ball. Yeah, Ricard, I'm going to get it sorted out and I won't ruin anything. Big draw shot coming. Any minute now. Any minute now. He keeps coming over to look at the bank on the 5 ball. I like the bank on the 5. The bank on the 5 is a good shot. Ooh, especially, look what he just looked at. Especially if you can nudge the 10 without moving the 7 and 3. So if you can roll forward to the bank shot, stun over to nudge the 10 without moving the 7 or 3. Ooh, he didn't get there. Did he get there? But the stop shot or stun run through shot's okay too, because you still leave yourself a bank on the 8. This isn't a bad spot. This is a pretty good spot. Yeah, the cross is a kiss. No good. No bueno. Doesn't really leave much except maybe... No, there's not really much you can do with the 3 ball. I think maybe bank the 5. Here's a shot. Maybe bank the 5 into these balls to try to get them untied and just send the cue ball way up table. Okay, so he's looking at banking it straight into these balls here and maybe getting a jelly roll with the 3 in the pocket. Either way, you got to get the cue ball close to this rail. Or want to, usually, I would think. Oh, he's just moving it. Yeah, traffic is good. Traffic is good when you're putting the cue ball way up there because it becomes really difficult to play a defensive shot if your name's Tyler. Because of all that traffic. Really bad spot for Tyler. I know he's up 4-3, but... The problem is all the natural angles off of every single one of these balls from this position goes into other balls, right? So if you come off of this side of the 5, you're going into the balls here, right? If you come off of this side of the 13, you're going into the deuce and probably leaving something on the 8 in the corner. If you go off the 3 here, you're probably going to hit the 8 and hopefully clip the bottom of it and not scratch. It's a very difficult spot. He's rolling straight through something, and when you do that, you can get a lot of kisses. Yeah, he was in a really bad spot there. The only other shot that I saw, unless if the 7 wasn't covering the whole 3 ball, if you could see the whole 3, maybe he could have done a similar thing with the 3, banked the 3 up here and rolled down to here. But he was in a really bad spot anyway. It's like really tough to tell if any of that was a viable choice or not, if that makes sense. What round is this? I thought that we're down to the final 4. That's a good question. I have a graphic for that. Let me see if I can square that away and get you guys the answers. You were thinking of banks. We are currently on round 8. Yes, is that correct? We are currently playing in round 7. This match that you're watching is a round 7 match. We're down to 34 players. So let me put that up. This is a round 7 matchup. We're going to change the font. Like that. And we're going to go here. We're going to go here. Boom. Put it over here and make it small. Boom, that goes there. Thirty-four players remain. Boom. And what game we playing? What game we playing again? Boom, here you go. Or how do you like that? You're right, that is covering his pocket. That's why I did this. One moment. Boom. Look at me go. I had to put it all in a group so we can move it around wherever we want it. And of course, I didn't get the ball count while we were doing that, but I'm pretty sure it is 6-4, right, guys? Should be 6-4. Do I have the digital pool link for one pocket? You mean the bracket link? I can put that in the chat on YouTube. Actually, let's do this. Pinned. Let's go. Well, it looks like this game's going to Devin. Tyler had a shot. Didn't get there. And Devin's going to be the first to the hill here. Hell of a match so far by Devin Poteet. Tyler to break. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Do you think Tyler's going to come back and win this match, or do you think Devin's going to take it? Let's see it in the chat, what you guys think. I'm not going to put a poll up. Let's just see the chat. Who thinks Tyler? Who thinks Devin? What do you think? Apologies. Ooh, that was a thick break from Tyler. Catching the second ball really thick. Look at how high these balls came. That 13 ball hit the short rail and then popped up to here. Usually that doesn't happen unless you go really full into the stack. And it looks like Devin's going to use the 10 to bank the 3 at his hole and stick Tyler in the top of the stack. Needs to make sure he doesn't disturb the 14 too much here. Ooh, he didn't he didn't hit the left side of the 3 ball. And instead he goes straight into it. Double kisses the 10 towards his hole and leaves the 3 on Tyler's side. You know, Tyler might be able to just stop the rock on the 14 and do the same thing to Devin here. He's looking right now. Can he protect what he has over there while also moving a couple more to his hole? Looks 50-50 in the chat. Tyler coming back. Tyler gets it. Tyler won't come back. He might tie it, but he'll lose. I cannot decide. Devin moves better. I'm on Devin. Devin. Tyler, look. Tyler took it for granted. Now it's too late. Tyler. Devin, very tough to beat with a lead. Like, you guys are exactly split. 50-50. I think Tyler's the underdog at this point, the way that I've seen. Oh my gosh, he had a combo, and he went after it. Wow, that was aggressive. And he essentially removed all the pressure he had on his side when he missed that ball, too. That was not a great shot from Tyler. Some of these really good movers here can like kick this ball out and put the cue ball back in the stack, too. I know a guy out here in Sacramento that's really good at stuff like that. Joey Jabrone. Isn't Banks down to the finals, Tony versus Federer? I believe that the finals is going to happen on Sunday. Instead, he just nudges it and uses the same ball to protect the 3 and 10 on his own side. Good shot. Hey, Steve Harper, thanks for the love, man. I'm glad to have you here, buddy. Good to see you. Tyler too aggressive for this game? Doug, I would say in general, yes, but I've seen Tyler play some jam up one pocket. I'm sure you have too. But Tyler's capable. He's just a rotation player. You know what I mean? What's he doing here? Is he kicking? Does he have a dead ball? Oh, the 2 finds the pocket, but he gets no love. Is the 7-13 combo playable? Look at all the balls spread out on his side. Look at all these balls that all go to his hole. If he can just find one shot to open this rack up, he's out. And he gets to play rotation, so to speak, in this rack. Can he find a way to make this 13 ball? He can. 7 goes. He's jacked up over the 8. He's not out of the woods yet. It's difficult to miss the 9 ball here while jacked up. Do you take the pragmatic approach and try to just put a touch of inside spin to come down to the 10 and 3, or do you just get super aggressive and go above these balls? He's trying to go above them. We can't see. Whew, difficult shot on the 8 ball. Every shot being real tough. I can't stand this song. I gotta change it. Sorry, guys. Gotta go. Next. Good shot. 3 ball opening up. This rack is over. No way he's jacked up again. Look at his face. He just can't believe he's jacked up again. Well, the good news for Tyler is, generally speaking, I'd say he's really good at these elevated kind of pop shots. He should be able to pop the ball and get up to the 9 ball, or at worst case, get to a spot where he could bank the 10 back to his hole fairly safely. He's got a 4 ball lead in this rack. He's more than likely going to have a 5 ball lead here. And if he makes a good shot here, he's definitely out. Does he get to the 9? He does. You got to say he's the favorite to tie the game here. Tie the match, I should say. All you Tyler haters, all it takes is 1 shot. I'm not calling you haters, really, but the people who are voting for Devin. Right when you say it, he runs into the 4 ball and leaves himself a difficult bank on the 6. And if he misses that bank... Oh, I like the 5 better. 5's a good shot. 5's a good shot. If you can miss the kiss, you should be able to float below the 10 ball. There was a match earlier that went 4 hours, was Hill right at the 4-hour time limit. The guy that played D. Adkins was on a 5-ball run and won the match on ball count. Wow. That is brutal. I'd say Tyler's... This is a bank that likes to go. Tyler's better than 50% to make this ball, I think. Makes me look like a... Oh, great cue ball. Sacrificed accuracy on the 5 ball to be sure that he got safe on the 10. That was a great shot. And almost puts Devin in a trap here because he's down so far in ball count in this game. Devin's in this like mild trap where it's kind of... It might just be time to just fire at the 6 ball. And if you make it, you have a chance to win the game. But if you miss it, you're just guaranteed to lose the game. But with the 5 ball being so close to Tyler's pocket and the 10 ball covering it, there's not really anything Devin can do about it. So he's forced to just take a really difficult bank on the 6. Let's see what his face expression is, how he feels about this shot. He would prefer to stay off camera, guys. He would prefer to... My chat was in the way. And the second that I move it, he backed up off frame. So... Oops. What's up, Slim? Good to see you, man. Almost puts it down, but that's... Yeah, that he was just in a spot where you just kind of have to fire at the more... at the play that feels more like volatile, the more like risky play. Because you didn't... Like the defensive play was almost as risky anyway, and if you make the offensive play, you've got a really good chance to win the game. Anyway, tie game, tie match. Really, really good match so far. Both these guys undefeated. Both these guys have buybacks. I need to come up with a little... Tomorrow, I'll have a graphic on screen for the scoreboard that shows whether or not the player has a buyback. But that was a fantastic run out from nowhere where Tyler found a dead ball that was risky to shoot at, made it, and got to 6 balls. Devin's on tilt. I wouldn't blame him. Almost clips the 11 ball. 11, oh my gosh, he would have rather clipped the 11 ball and scratched. But now Tyler's going to start with a maybe 3, maybe 4 ball lead in this rack. I think you got to shoot the 11 first and then bank the 6 if the 8 doesn't go. If the 8 goes, then you might be able to play, you know, 11, then 10, then 8. But if the 8 doesn't go, it's better to shoot the 11, and if you can hold the cue ball, bank the 6, then you can pick off the 12 and 10. Let's see what Tyler does. Maybe he just goes after the 10 ball right away. Oh, the 8 goes. The 8 goes. It must be tight. This is a scary shot. I'm not good enough to shoot from here. I'm not a good enough ball pocketer to go here. What's up, Benny? Oh, he had a dead ball. I would be good enough to shoot that ball. I'm good enough to shoot that ball if I could see it. Helps when they're dead. This is an interesting shot. Trying to just lay up for the bank on the 6 ball. The 14 ball is going to drift towards the 3, though. There's nothing wrong with cutting the 12 either. Yeah, I think both shots are equally as good because you're not risking anything with the cut other than you run less balls, I think. Oh my gosh, unless you lose your cue ball. Oh my gosh. I thought he was going to just roll up and bank the 6. Devin just lost his chalk. Devin walks over to Tyler. He says, "Hey, you got any of that town chalk you don't mind me using?" Wow. This match is full of drama, baby. I'm really glad that the feed cleaned up so we could watch this match live. Does the 6 go? The 6 goes. Yeah, Doug, I agree. I think that the 12 was a better shot just to, like, even if you can't keep running balls, you can move a bunch out on your side, and you can guarantee that you're not going to, you know, you could run into the 6 ball to stop the cue ball, right? But then again, I'm not good enough to shoot that combo, so I'm always shooting the 12. But there's guys out there that are good enough to shoot that combo. And, you know, Tyler fancied himself one of them, and it just didn't, the coin didn't flip that way this time. Devin really needs to get 3, 4, maybe 5 here. Good shot. Real good shot. Clears out the 14. I believe the 13 now has a pocket. He's got some tight cue ball to work with, but I think he's got options. There's no easy combo 6 inches apart. Dude, again, I agree with you. But, like, you know the guys. You know the guys. Shane might have shot that combo, right? Levan might have shot that combo. Mickey Krause definitely would have shot that combo, and he probably would have made it. I'm not saying that Mickey's better than Tyler. I'm just saying that's Mickey's style. Look at this shot. Look at, oh my gosh, and he gets absolutely boned. Oh my gosh, this is the worst possible outcome for Devin on that shot. Oh, he played such a good cue ball, but instead of running into the 8, he ran into the stripe. Unbelievable. Unmute. I'm not muted. Benny, you muted me. And now he's in the worst possible trap, too, because I don't know if he can kick up table to... I don't know if the 9 might be in the way of the kick to make the 10. Devin, I think Devin just lost the match. No, 100% I agree, Douglas. Yeah, you're preaching to the choir. I'm just trying to... You know me, I just like flapping my jowls. Tony's the best combo guy. Dude, Paul, I've seen some just ridiculous... I've seen Tony shoot some ridiculous combos that when he misses, or if he misses, the other guy gets 4 balls. And he just makes it like it's a hanger. Yeah, I don't know how you don't lose the match from here. You take a foul? I think he has to take a foul. You know, just roll up in between the 2 and 8, or like right up on the 2 ball or something. I don't know. He can kick between the 5 and 4 and 10. I don't think so. I don't think the kick goes. He took a foul. It's a good shot. Look, he takes away the up table kick too. That's a good foul to take, and I think Tyler's supposed to take a foul right back. Because they're playing 3 foul rule, right, guys? It's 3 foul. Or can they infinitely foul here? If it's 3 foul rule, Tyler's supposed to just take the 2 fouls, right? They're supposed to just foul back and forth twice and force Devin to take the tough shot. Because look, guys, if it's 3 foul rule... Oh, dang, my eye tracker's set in the wrong spot. Sorry. If it's 3 foul rule, they're just going to spot along this line, right? And they'll just keep wedging the cue ball in there deeper. And then Devin's the one that's forced to shoot first because he was the first to foul. And Tyler's supposed to just take 2 fouls here. Tyler fouls, Devin fouls, Tyler fouls, and then Devin has to shoot. Fouls cancel each other also, like as far as negative balls go. Yeah, I know that in Derby City. Tyler, I don't think Tyler's supposed to try to not foul here. I think you take the foul. I'm going to stop saying the same thing over and over. Sorry, guys. Tyler's got too much pressure on his side with the 10 ball to risk giving up that pressure by, like, just trying not to foul and then leaving a way for Devin to remove that ball. Let's see what he does. I don't have anything else to say. It's a weird spot. It's an uncommon spot. Don't shoot the 3-ball combo. Oh my gosh, he's shooting the 3-ball combo. Please make it. I'm stressing out. That wasn't a foul? Was that a double hit foul? That was just a clean hit? And he made the ball. This game's so easy, guys. Why? What's up, Steve? Got here just in time for Tyler the Miracle Worker. Holy crap. Well, unfortunately, guys, the reason I'm saying, like, that's just a clean hit is because I don't know, because it's like, you can't tell with this video here, but I'm assuming if both players didn't flinch at it, they both know it was a good hit. I mean, they're both top flight players. So there must have been enough space there. I just wish I... I just wish I had my cameras so I could have like zoomed in real close, you know, and got the perfect angle to determine, so we could get like the, you know, 60 frames a second slow motion replay or whatever, but that's just what I'm used to streaming with. My apologies. I think he has 6 here. Yeah, he has 6. He needs 2. Of course he's jacked up again, but this should be the last ball of the match, I believe, if my count is correct. And Tyler Steyer does come back and steal this match with 2 unbelievable spots where he found a dead ball or some freaky combo and runs 6 balls. Hell of a match. Hell of a match. It was probably clean, guys. It was probably clean. Look at the guys standing by, walking up and chit-chatting about the match. Oh, man, I can't believe this. Oh, you remember that spot where you were jacked up? You should have did this. And Devin's like, okay. Okay, dude. I was the one playing the match, bro. Oh, please show him. Oh, okay, never mind. They're just cleaning up. Dang, that was a fun match to watch. I'm glad I got to catch that one. Oh, but I didn't update my title. The whole time I had the wrong title, guys. Where are my mods at? I gotta find someone to blame for my poor setup. Let's go see what's going on, guys. Any more one pocket to sweat? No. No, Vitaly and Yuri are still playing. They're 2 games in, and they've been playing for an hour and a half. Let's maybe go take a look at the 9-ball bracket. What do you guys think in the chat? Any good matches coming up? Let me know. Yeah, tell me about it, Lance. It is literally my first day on the job here. Can I take my lunch break in this room? Yeah, go for it, man. Any good matches? What do we got? What do we got? Dale Ray versus Dale Ding. Guys. 1 second. Where is it? What are we doing? Look at this, guys. Dale Ray versus Dale Ding. How about that? Does anybody want to watch? We could watch Wolfie Doss play Marshall Wooten. How about that for a name? Wolfie Doss. And Jesse McNew? Okay. Oh my god, there's so many matches going. P is playing Sean Baldwin. Don't know that guy. Josh Piles. Don't know him. Nathan Hunt. Ryan Hollingsworth is a good player. Right? Wait a second. Guys, is this who I think it is? Please tell me he's playing. Oscar wins second set 7-1. Hell yeah, let's go. Tie game. Tyler had an inch clearance, and so no foul. No, I figured it was probably not a foul. I was just blown away that he found a 3-ball combo. Yeah, P is the only one that I know. Let's go see. I just want to take a quick glance at table 31. Let's see what that is. See who's playing over there. We'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this. All right, well, that is not the Michael Ortiz that I know. Go back and watch the recording of the 8-and-out for Federer in the second game. Just a masterclass in cue ball control. Are you talking about the second game in the match that he's playing right now? That's not the Michael Ortiz that I know either. Kate C, I've been around, but not around. I'm going to be back streaming a lot, guys. Here, I may as well do this right now. Since we're in between matches, let's go back to... let's just put Vitaly on in the background, I guess. Let's see what table that is. But I want to show you guys what's coming up on my channel. Take this time in between matches to show you what's coming up on Post Up. Wait, what? Okay, here we go. Table 7 is where we're headed. Dude, Paul, that's how pool players are, okay? What happened to Windows Open? Okay, no, guys, let me show you real quick what I got going on coming up. How do I want to do this? I think I'm just going to show you on Facebook because I made the announcements on Facebook and it's easier for me to pull up that way. This. This is it, guys. This is what's coming. So I'm going to be streaming probably 3 or 4 days a week once this starts rolling. This is a $235 entry fee tournament series where basically all the players here are going to be playing in brackets against players that are at or near their own skill level. But the kicker is right here. Whoops, right here. You schedule your own match time. What that means is every 2 weeks, a new round starts, and you have 2 weeks to complete that round's match. I'm going to give each player their opponent's contact information, and then they reach out to them, schedule their match, play it anywhere that there's a 9-foot table, and then, yeah, we move forward. With a 64-player field, you can see the prize fund is pretty decent, especially for, you know, players that maybe have never stood the chance to cash for that much in an open tournament. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to be streaming 3 or 4 days a week covering that and the regular Friday night fights, plus whatever tournaments are coming up. Obviously, the first 2 weeks of March, I'm going to be streaming the U.S. Open out at Griff's. So it's going to be very, very, very cool coming up. What's up, Mr. Fanta?
Hello. didn't realize you were streaming. I thought you were just hanging out because I checked an hour or two ago.
I've been live for an hour and 11 minutes.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Where is that tournament? It's happening in Northern California. So basically, because the players have 2 weeks to complete their match, I'm accepting players all the way through the Bay Area. There's actually 2 players that hounded me, and I said, I don't want to do it because you live too far away. But they said, no, I'll drive to Sacramento to play my matches. There's going to be 2 guys playing from Oregon.
Oh, wow.
In those tournaments because they just want to play. There's one that's in the 469 and under group, and I think there's one in the 619 group. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they're like, yeah, I just want to play. And their Fargos look legit. I can show you guys. Well, I'm not going to go into detail, but I'm vetting people's Fargos, looking at their match histories and stuff to make sure that it looks like a legitimate Fargo and hasn't been manipulated or sandbagged in any fashion. And then obviously, I'm going to be very, very strict on, like, if I ever find out that anyone in my tournament series sessions has, like, legitimately sandbagged and then won, like, gotten second or first or something like that, I will never let them play in my tournaments again, like, ever. And I'll, like, anyone who asks me, oh, is this person, you know, is this or this Fargo? It doesn't matter if they're playing in the right group. I'd be like, dude, don't let that guy play. They tried to steal from, you know, players that just wanted to get good at the game.
It says I'm in Colorado. Can I play? Catch a flight?
Ha ha ha. That's a little too far. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to hopefully ramp up as the months go on, too. So, I'm not really sure what to cover here, guys. This is Vitaly Petsura versus, oh, his name is Yuri Calderon, whom I've never seen play. I haven't watched Vitaly play much One Pocket. I know he's generally a slower player in general, and One Pocket is kind of a slow game. So, only players remaining with a buyback in the One Pocket. You can see that over here. Anthony Maglino, Brandon Schuff, Evan Lunda, Josh Roberts, Mickey Krause, Shane Van Boning, Tony Chohan, and I think that's it. You can see all the buybacks right there.
Who beat Federer?
Can we see that? How do we see that? Do I just click his name?
Maybe.
Match history. Federer lost against... Oh, that's right. Anthony Maglino. That match was ridiculous. Anthony just ground him down. And honestly, Federer didn't find himself in many advantageous positions.
Sure.
But at the same time, he's very good at weaseling his way out of bad spots and putting himself in a good spot. And he just was not doing it in that match.
And was it Evan Lunda who took Josh Fillers?
Let's go see.
I think I saw a chunk of that match. Maybe I'm...
Yeah. Hour and a half. Gosh, these matches are so fast. Look at this.
It's funny, because wasn't it last year?
Is this a joke?
It might not be. Did you not see the clip last year that was 9.5 minutes long, and it was Josh Filler beating
I did
Evan
see
Lunder?
that.
You didn't see it, or you
I did see that.
Yeah. Seriously, 9.5 minutes, and he wins 3 games of One Pocket. It was the most absurd thing that I've ever seen.
That is ridiculous.
Evan got like 1 shot in each rack.
Oh, your mic's muted.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Give me a little mic check.
Mic check. We're having a good time.
Yeah, Anthony Maglino, or Maglino, that's his name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maglino is like a 790 Fargo player, and he, like, One Pocket is his best game.
Oh, yeah, nice.
So he is certainly capable of beating anybody in this tournament, especially in a race to 3. Oh, nice. Oscar's playing Jesus Atencio right now. That's an interesting match.
Is that on Omega Billiards?
Yeah, I'm sure that's a gambling match. Oh, no, it might not be. That could be a tournament match. Did that just start, guys? Because if that just started at Derby, I'm going to watch that.
Yeah, it says race. Somebody said earlier, race to 21 for 40K in the middle.
Wow.
So 20K person.
Is Oscar just not playing in any of the tournaments, or what?
I would imagine that he is,
Me too. I would imagine he's playing the 9-ball.
considering it's a WMT ranking.
Yeah. Check out these matches on deck at 7 p.m. So in 15 minutes, matches on deck. Let's see if we got any interesting ones. Holy hell, this is a big tournament.
Is this 9-ball?
Yeah. Oh, is the 7 p.m. round like the final round? For 9-ball today? Everything else is scheduled at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
7 a.m.
Are we listening to Christmas music right now? I bet you there's a... I would assume that there's a little bit more one-pocket action tonight. Let's see. Nice, Steve. And Ricard, thanks for the info, guys.
They're playing even, too. Who's the guy that he's playing?
Jesus Atencio is a good player.
Okay.
I think he's a 780 Fargo.
Okay.
790.
Nope.
Oh, wow. They have no scheduled matches.
Past 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Until 7 a.m. tomorrow, except for the 9-ball matches that are yet to come. So, guys, this might be my only match of the night.
Wait, you're not going to stream a 9-ball?
Well, there's I don't know any of the players.
Really? Okay.
Like,
gotcha.
none of the scheduled matches, I'm not familiar with any of the players.
Okay.
So I don't even know what would be interesting to watch, unless someone in the chat knows something that's good information.
Dude, I thought the one pocket final was supposed to be last night.
One pocket?
I thought.
You mean not your or Banks?
No, one pocket. Banks wasn't Banks 2 days ago?
Banks is on Sunday. The final is already determined, and it's on Sunday.
Dang. I have not been paying attention to the schedule. Whoops.
Oh, they're doing the Banks ring game?
Hmm.
Jesus Atencio is the guy that made that double jump in the Predator tournament that went viral.
Nice. All finals will turn on Sunday. Gotcha. Are these guys just like fried from playing pool like nonstop?
Yeah.
'Cause
I would
even-
assume so.
Even Vitaly doesn't. I've seen a couple of shots that he's taken and seem kind of like.
All right, well, in that case, I'm going to pull up the live scores for this match here, see if we can get a ball count on screen, and we can sweat the end of this match together. Oh, no. They called matches. Did they call matches? Yeah, D. Adkins, Mickey Krause, Brandon Schuff, Shannon Murphy, John MORRA, Roberto Gomez.
Maybe that's why Oscar's in action.
Which one do you guys want to watch? Those are the choices. I'm going to put it in a poll on YouTube. E versus Mickey, Brandon versus Shannon. There's two more. Roberto Gomez, John MORRA.
That might be a good one.
That might be a good one too, but I'm assuming other people are streaming it.
Yeah.
Or the last one I'll say is Pius and Devin Poteet.
Wait, what about Tyler Steyer and Nathan Childress?
Eh. Tyler's a big favorite there.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
D. Adkins and Mickey? Yeah, Mickey Krause. That could be a good match.
Versus Pius. Okay, poll just started. Let's see what you guys want to watch. It's at the top of the chat on YouTube. Let's see if we can get that to 100 votes. And then we'll go. Honestly, like the one that I want to watch,
Yeah.
I genuinely, out of all that, I want to see Devin Poteet versus Pius Labutis. Because we've all seen what Pius can do at the Derby City. The guy's got grind in him, right? He's actually a fantastic one-pocket player. And Devin Poteet just showed us some really good stuff versus Tyler Steyer. And I'm really curious to see how he would perform against a guy like Pius. But that's just my personal, like... you know, that's what gets me going.
Definitely not trying to influence the poll as it's coming through.
No, not at all. Because it's even if I was, it's not doing anything. The number's actually going down. Vitaly, if you're not out here, come on, man. I'm only joking. This is terrible for a run out.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was going to say this is terrible for a run out into this pocket. We're almost to 50 votes. That's probably far enough. Okay, here's the deal, guys. Roberto Gomez versus John MORRA is leading in the poll right now, okay? And I'm going to do a little loophole action, and I'm going to go look and see what the other streamers are streaming, and if I find two of them that are already streaming that match, I'm going to watch D versus Mickey. So we're going to go to PA Pro-Am first. Let's see what he's doing. I got to mute this real quick. There we go. Is he live? He's not live right now, so you guys dodged a bullet there. Shark stream? Oh, they're streaming something from home. That's kind of cool. I guess we're watching John MORRA versus Roberto Gomez. Let's do that. That's on table 16. Here we go. Get the scoreboard in place. Oh my gosh, John MORRA running out already.
This is not. Whoa. Oh, baby.
Here we go, guys.
Oh, oh.
This is round 8. Let's see how many players we got left now.
Ooh.
30 players left, guys. He's just practicing. Oh, this doesn't start till 7, guys. John MORRA's already running out. Only joking.
I could run out too if I could just put the balls wherever I want them to be.
This is just a warm-up. So we'll get rid of the scoreboard. I guess I'll do this right now.
Ooh. I think you might be one of the only people
Live right
streaming
now.
DCC, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Which reminds me, I should get this title changed. Save that. Hiya. Come. There we go. This is the only event of the year that I do this. Because they do put a paywall up for those of us that are wanting to bring this content to you. So I do cover a $50 a fee, or $50 a day to bring you guys this action. So as close as we can get to covering that would be greatly appreciated, guys. Of course, if you're not in a place where you can do that, totally cool. Just hang out. Enjoy top flight matches, you know, from these fantastic players. Okay, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to talk about that stuff.
Talk about what stuff?
I don't know.
You said what you needed to say.
Yeah. There we go. And if you do want to get involved or help out, all those links are in the video description below the video. Oh God, here we go. I'm getting some lagginess.
Oh yeah, the screen tearing's the best part.
Let me see if I have something set up. One sec. I have a graphic somewhere on my computer. Let me see if I can get that. Oh my gosh, he's massive. Oh my gosh, the screen is so bugging out right now. Did the camera just move?
I didn't see.
It feels like the table's in a different place in frame now.
It does kind of, doesn't it? Wasn't it attached last year to like the table behind it?
It's on the light.
Yeah, so if... Right, like we're kind of swaying right now because somebody must have bumped the light or something.
Is right here. Sorry. And as soon as we hit 50 bucks, I'll get that text off the screen. If and when that does happen. Links are right there if you want to use a QR code. Very much appreciated. Yeah, anyway.
Be more awkward.
Yeah, I know, exactly. It is awkward. I don't mean...
It's not. You just gotta get comfortable with it. Especially if you want to do it full time.
Right on, Kobe Ferguson. Thank you, man. And Steve Griffith, thank you. And Rickard Robbins. Okay, we hit 50 bucks, guys. We're good. We're good. You guys are great. Okay, we're moving that. We're moving on. Thank you, guys. That's hilarious. And Daniel Bradley. This guy right here dropping 20 in the super chat. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 28 players left. Andrea Maglino probably has a 789 Fargo at checking how many players are left. Just a hunch. You get the joke, Andrea? Andrea, are you Are you family by choice or by birthright?
By choice. By birthright.
You get what I mean, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I'm going to have to refresh this feed, though. This is getting pretty brutal.
Yeah, it's not looking great so far.
I'm going to try going to a different table and then coming back, guys. Ooh. But this is the table we were just on. No, it isn't. Okay, we're back to table 16 here.
Maybe you need to refresh like the browser side of things.
Well, all I would do. This isn't a browser thing. It's a. How do you say this? Restart playback when source becomes active. All I would do is turn it off and then turn it on, and it'll refresh. See?
We got Anthony's mom in the chat.
So kind of both.
This is crazy. I dropped a super chat for $19.99. Somebody comes in with a $20 super chat and says, "Beat that."
Nash Electric Words. Thanks, guys. Dude, so Andrea Maglino comes in and says both, by the way. Both by choice and by birthright. Right? Because it's her son?
Yeah.
I mean, unless he was an accident. You can say it.
Getting too personal.
I'm sorry. What is going on with this feed,
yeah.
guys? Come on.
Dude, just imagine that you're like doing acid or something.
Yeah. It's a nice break from Roberto. Not the greatest cue ball you've ever seen in your life, but good action off the stack. Ooh, we're good here, by the way. Boom. 28 players remain. Let me update that. What do you think about this? Is this good?
Yep, looks great. I was gonna comment on it, but yeah, I agree with that. USMC. It feels weird looking at the table from this point of view.
Yeah, it does.
It's not right. One, because I think you lose a lot of detail, like the intricacy of one pocket.
Yes.
Because like how a ball is like laying next to another ball.
The game, in my opinion, and this is why I've made my stream the way that I've made it.
Yeah.
The game, especially one pocket, has to be watched from multiple angles. And there are specific angles, like in a rank order of importance. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so the head-on version from the foot of the table, not the head of the table, is probably the most valuable. And then the overhead is the second most valuable. And then you have a couple of like player height or like table height angles coming from a couple corners of the table. You choose which ones. Probably from the foot of the table, especially for one pocket, because so much action comes from the foot of the table, right?
And then you have staring into a corner, and then we have whatever this is.
Whatever this is, yeah. Actually, I would probably rank a camera looking down the hall leading to the restroom.
Yeah, there you go.
Above this angle. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking, guys. I'm glad to be watching it. It's fun.
We're having a great time.
We're having fun, exactly. Here, I'm going to try and center the table here. Let's do this. We'll go like this. And then we'll go like this. We'll put it right there. And then hopefully...
What if you vertically invert?
Okay, stop. Hey, Rita May. Hey, thanks for being here. Thank you, man. Good, been good. And James Reddick coming in. Give this to the Derby City Classics. I can upgrade 3 reps. I am super grateful to be able to be streaming this. That's all I'm going to say. And thank you so much for the support. I cannot guarantee that money will make it there. It actually probably will tomorrow, honestly. For another $50.
I'm going to try to kick this up like on the top side from this perspective and then nestle up like right underneath. Is that the 2 ball?
You kicking what?
No, he's banking the 6.
Yeah. You bank the 6 at the 10 here. You might even be able to just... no, there's a kiss, isn't there?
That's what I was thinking.
Banking the 6, there's a kiss.
You bank at it from like
you might
the
bank,
rail side.
Yeah, you might bank the 6 back into the 9 and put the cue ball onto the 2. Yeah.
I think that's the shot. But if you bank it at the 9, if it actually hit, oh.
Or the opposite with the 2 ball. There you
could
go.
see that. I didn't realize you could see it. I thought the 9 blocked. And case in point on why this angle is blocked.
Can you zoom into the foot some to get a little closer? It just becomes super pixelated.
Yeah.
I can't really get in much closer than this. Check this out, guys. And then what are we going to do with the rest of the table, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, Roberto's looking pretty sweet.
That is a sweet jersey.
That is.
I actually haven't watched him play much. I guess there hasn't been a lot of...
He's got a lot to think about here, guys.
Oh, dude, he's got a compression sleeve on his left arm. Oh, he's so cool.
He's got his name above his head, too, just floating in the ether. That's amazing.
How does he do it?
This is actually not a bad idea. I kind of like this little zoom in thing. Look at the players. Wait, sorry. Okay, there we go. We're back.
I mean, he can do something passive.
Thanks, Regis, man. Thank you, man.
He can do something passive, but he's trying to also do something aggressive, right?
Well, he doesn't want to give up the 6 ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if he just plays a dink shot, he's going to give up the 6 ball, meaning like he's not going to have it on his side anymore. Yeah. So when you're in these spots, you want to try to like find a way where maybe you could thin off the 6 and go 2 rails like. Well, no, this is no good because if you go, whoops, my bad. If you go into the stack here too, you have problems with this.
Mm-hmm.
If you leave the cue ball here, the 1 ball can bank. Yeah. That's the ultimate thing, right, Jacob? Jacob Slemmer says, don't really need the players in the feed at all. Just zoom into where it's from it is from the rails in. Dude, there's a bunch of people that would agree with you, and then there's a bunch of people that would disagree with you. So, like, if I do that, then it's like, you have a bunch of other people that are like, let me see the players, and then, you know, it's like, try to do the best we can. I would say that John is winning as far as table position goes right now. Based on that, just from that last shot too. He gave himself a little bit of freedom here to try to create something for himself. Maybe bank the 9 back into the stack, move balls more balls to his side, and leave the cue ball like maybe somewhere over here. He might be doing the same thing with the 6 ball and leaving the cue ball on the short rail. Ooh, baby. That is deadly. That is deadly. Oh, John just created so much pressure for Roberto to deal with, and I don't think he has any way of getting below that 4 ball. You want to see the Superman's hairdo? There you go. It's a little dark in the room, but... Man, the only thing I can see is trying to hit the 15 uber thin, but... I don't think you can get through there. Maybe the same thing with the 2 ball. Hit the 2 ball super thin. Leave him on the right-hand long rail. Where's he going here? Is he stunning up to the 4 ball here? Very dangerous shot. Very dangerous. Kind of got there, but left a dead one to John's hole. John might even kick at this ball. If the 6 isn't bankable here, he might even kick at this ball. But if the 6 banks, it's like free money because when the 4 ball goes in, the 12 ball is laying there for the taking. What's he looking at here? Sending the cue ball into the 11. The 12 ball should dress up fairly nicely here. And we're getting some lag right when he's taking a key shot. The camera's swaying. It can feel the pressure in the room. The camera freezes. He makes the ball, and the 14 goes. It's time to run out. Do we know the game count here? This is the first game, right? And that was the first ball made? I can't even see the table, so I can't count the balls. Are we still here? Are we still live? Hold on, guys. What is going on? See if that worked. There we go. Oh, and we get a watch. Tell me it's going to freeze in the same spot. We're back. I feel like holding my breath. Feels like we're gonna lose the feed every 30 seconds. If John doesn't get out here, I mean, I'm just being brutally honest. He kind of deserves to lose the match. And it's only the first game. The balls are laying there so sweet for him. That's a little bit harsh. The one ball's kind of hard to access. So we'll see what he does after he picks off the 15, 13, 14, and 12. Maybe he'll find a way to nudge the 2 and 5 off of one of these shots. Yeah, Charles, we heard. Keep us updated with the score there. Everyone needs to know the score. Was that 8? Oh, my bad. I don't know how to count, guys. You take a few weeks off. You forget how to count to 8. Okay? I'll get it together. Hey, Ryan Kaufman, thank you, too, for helping out, man. I really appreciate it. Much, much, much appreciated. Oh, we're getting double tables. Okay, so they just started. Okay, thanks for the info. Well, right at the top of this rack, I've actually got to step out for just about a minute or two. And I'll hop right back into the action with you guys. I got to go grab something to drink. I'm kind of parched. That's a fantastic break. That is a fantastic break. That's like ideal break. Cue ball could be 2 inches to the right, but now you're just being greedy. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, baby, we back. Once again. What do we got, guys? We got 15 balls on the table? No, we got 14 balls on the table. Who made a ball? Am I miscounting? Yeah, I see 14 balls. Let me know who made a ball in the chat, guys. Johnny's in a spot. Although, the left side of the table is John's hole, right? Because John broke here. So it's not that bad of a spot. How many left in the banks? They're down to 2 players, as far as I've heard. I believe it's T-Rex and the Ghost. Actually, I'm going to mute the mic real quick and listen to how the Derby audio coming through compares to the music I'm playing. I want to make sure the balance is nice. Yeah, it sounds okay. Maybe the room's just a tad loud. And yes, I do play the music just in case the Derby venue is playing copyrighted music. Want to make sure that we don't run into the copyright police. Thanks, Charles. Thanks for the info. And MORRA made 1 ball. Okay. This is a real good shot by John MORRA. Could have been better if he left the cue ball a little bit further to the left. But I think Roberto can kind of... You know, Roberto's limited, though, because he's so close to the rail. If he was 2 inches from the rail right here, he'd power these 3 balls out of John's hole. Am I going to stream with Feder at all? Yes. At some point, I'm sure we will do some coverage this week. Oh, Roberto's just rolling up on the 1 ball here. Is he going to get a rail? Does he hit the rail first? We'll never know. No, he hit the 1 first. Good shot. Oh, the 2 ball's dead. But I think the 4's in the way. I wonder if John just hits this 2 into the side of the 4 real soft. Try to put the cue ball on the right-hand long rail and keep everything covered by the stack. What's up, guy to the right? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's it. That's kind of what I was looking at right there where he's got his Q-tip. It'd be sick if he could go into the stack and force Roberto to shoot at the 15 ball from a bad spot. Get all these balls open near his pocket. think the 4 is going to nudge the 9 a little bit to open up the 9 and 5, I think. No. The 2 ball doesn't go into it enough. Oh, that's a great shot. Roberto is boned. How do you get out of this? How do you get out of this, buddy? I don't know how you get out of this one for free. Now the question becomes, what do you give up? What do you give up from here without giving up the whole game? He's just going to try to power him out of there. Here we go. That's when, right before that shot is when Samuel L. Jackson comes on screen with a cigarette in his mouth. Just hanging out of his mouth, you know? And he says, hold on to your butts. Did he get there or does the 5 ball go? The 5 ball does not go. No way. There it is, Vince. And we're frozen again. Jumps allowed in this format. Everything that you do must be done with your playing cue. In one pocket, that is. Oh, Roberto, you're a sick man. You are a sick man. He got out of it. John, he had the whole world. He had it all. And now he's trying to find a way to not be forced to remove balls from his own hole. And all of a sudden, Roberto gets the first shot. And Roberto is deadly from here. He's so fast. He's so good at running balls. Yo, Vince, coming in with a $19.99. Thank you for the $20 super chat, buddy. Roberto Gomez going into super speed mode. Walking around the table so fast he becomes a blur. Walking around the table so fast he freezes time. Look at how fast he's moving. He just teleported to like 6 different spots instantaneously. Ladies and gentlemen, Superman. Roberto Gomez. And in so many quick movements, he's already pocketed a ball. We'll get there someday, guys. Do I know why they haven't scheduled the last 6 one-pocket matches? I believe they're just kind of... One pocket is really difficult to schedule around, right? So it's easy with 9-ball because you're playing so many matches, and a race to 9, or whatever the race is, I think the race is 9, can only take so long, right? Cannot say the same about one pocket. So they just wait for the round to complete and then schedule the next round. I don't know, guys. Let's try clicking this, see if this works. Come on. And work. Perfect. Calculated. He still has 4. Okay. No, he has 5. Feder and Shane are playing? When are they playing? Are they playing on the TV table? No, I don't see them scheduled. Oh my days. Oh, okay. I did see that, Lance. I was there. That happened in Louisiana, right? In Shreveport? I remember that match. Roberto's just trying to get out here. He doesn't want to let John back to the table. He's got too much danger on his side. Huh. Oops, wrong button. What is the plan here? Play the 4-ball off of the 13 towards his hole. 4-ball, 2 rails into the 13. Missed the 13. Stuck him on the 13. There you go. Holy shot. Yes, the cue ball's so deadly, right, Vince? So accurate. And now there's nothing John can do. And the powerful thing about that shot is that in order for John to not foul, he has to move a ball further from his hole. Hey, at least we got to watch that one in slow motion, huh, guys? Good Lord, this is, like, terrible. Can you turn the video quality down a bit? I actually just sent a message to one of the guys in charge of that to see if we can get an answer. So anyway, sorry for being so quiet for a minute. Can you turn the video quality down a bit? I'm trying to make it worse, yes. Everybody relax. I'm trying to make it worse. Ooh, trying to leave him dead straight so he can't really take the 9 out. Smart shot. Hey guys, check it out in the chat on Facebook. Get premium cues from Q Corner Billy Art. Guy doesn't even know how to spell billiard. Dude, my hair looks crazy. I'll tell you what, climbing around in attics for 10 hours a day is no fun. I'm sure, Slim. Is anyone here in the chat? Well, never mind. I'm not gonna needle today. We're just gonna enjoy ourselves, watch some good one pocket. Roberto Gomez needing 2 balls here. Attic work is where it's at. No thanks, Bart. Dude, I just was in an attic today for 8.5 hours with 6 inches of wood fiber cellulose. Terrible. In a Tyvek suit, just dripping sweat. Oscar won the flip, about to break. Where can I watch that, Richard? Is that behind a paywall, or is that free? I can't, Shannon. Yo. Yeah. Gotcha, man. Chang bang. Chang bang, gotcha. Thank you. Yeah. Did John get the... I mean, did Roberto get the 7th ball? I didn't see him make the 7th ball. No, the count's correct. Roberto Gomez has 6. There's 9 balls on the table. Shannon, I'm gonna play Mr. Nice Guy today. I'm not even gonna point out that the cameras are still swaying like last year. I'm not even gonna point it out. I've turned a new leaf. What's up, Jared Bettini? How's Shay doing? Miss you guys. Guys, this might be, if it's going to be like this all night with the video stream, with a video feed, this will probably be the last match I stream. I can't. It's like so difficult to talk about something that constantly cuts out. We'll see if it improves here. John getting pretty greedy here with the 11 ball. I have no idea where it's going to end up because it keeps freezing in the middle of the... Oh my gosh, this is awesome. One more refresh. Maybe that'll fix it. Yeah, you got to come down, man. You got to come down. That 4 is going to go in the hole. Doesn't really change much for Roberto. Vince, are you using the pay-per-view? And you're saying that this table seems to be the worst one? It's like the camera's drunk. I know. And I've only had like 3 sips of an 805. Oh, man, look at this. Ball's going to spot up from the side pocket. Roberto might take a look at this 14 ball. The 11's no good, right? Is a 14 bank? You can't bank the 14 because then the 9 ball slides out in front of John's hole. The 11's one of them silly twist banks that I have no idea how these guys hit it so good so often. It's probably not even makeable. Might play the 14 off the 9. Dude, Poteet was very impressive. The last match that I just watched. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, John's got to do something about this 10 ball. He's got to do something quick. The problem with these shots is there's so many ways to leave it where Roberto can just send it right back to his hole. The other thing is if you put it on the left-hand long rail, all of a sudden you take away... You make it so Roberto can play safe by putting the cue ball up here, so... What is John doing here? What? Guys, why am I so bad at this game if it's that easy? What a shot. Uh-oh. One more to tie up the match. Let's, I'm going to check in on some score updates for the other tables, the other matches going on, see if we got some info. In the rest of the one pocket, it looks like we have a total of 9 tables going, so 18 players actively playing in the one pocket. Pius Labutis is currently up 1-0 over Devin Poteet, but the ball count in that match is currently 6-0 in favor of Devin. Tyler Steyer and Nathan Childress tied 1 game apiece. Louis DeMarco over Martin Turpin, up 2-1. Louis DeMarco. What else do we got? Evan Lunda just won another game versus Elliot Sanderson. Now he's up 2-1 in that match. Mickey Krause up 1-0 over D. Atkins. Ball count in that match 1-1. 50 minutes in, they played a game and 2 balls. Roberto Gomez laying down the break. Roberto, second break that I've seen in this match, and the cue ball's in the dead exact same spot. And tons of movement out of the stack on the break towards his own hole. And actually, with where the 3 ball ends up, I might go as far to say that he might have been laying the cheater rack on him. Do you one pocket enthusiasts in the chat know about the cheater rack in one pocket? Does anyone in the chat have a cheater rack? Like if they're playing someone that they want to angle shoot? There's a gap, or I should say a couple of gaps that you can put in the rack that make the break especially deadly. What do you do? I'm not saying that you would ever do that, but if you wanted to, do you know something to do? I want to see it in the chat. Please do not follow any links in the Facebook chat. Do not trust anything you see in the Facebook chat. You never know if it's a bot trying to steal your account information. I'm going to go over there and delete that comment. It is gone. Oh, that clears it up, Jared. There you go. Exactly, Steve. Let me get a graphic up on the screen. Bart, let me know what you think of this. Let me see if I can find a rack graphic for you guys real quick. This is one we'll use. I got one. How do I want to do this? Let's put it here. Okay, so if you're breaking, right, and your opponent's hole is on this side over here. Whoops. One moment. Okay. If you're breaking and your opponent's pocket is on this side of the rack, if you put a teeny tiny gap here and here, what happens is this ball only moves out like an inch or two, and it becomes an extra blocker, right? So if you're putting your cue ball up here, and this is your hole, this ball comes out as an extra blocker where it becomes more difficult for your opponent to like play safe off of this ball. Because if it's frozen here, but gapped here, it will shoot down to the short rail and then pop out in front of your hole. And then the opposite is true. If it's frozen here and gapped here, it's going to move across this way faster, right? So if you're an honest player, you'll make sure it's frozen in both spots so it moves with equal momentum and only comes out like say for instance, if you're breaking this way, right? And your opponent, their hole is on this side, a proper rack, it'll come down and end up like right here, right? Really, really often. But in the cheater rack, it ends up like right here. And like becomes an extra blocker, or like right here. Jared. I played with it a bunch. 10 breaks in a row, it came out like where that was putting those two little teeny gaps would have been advantageous for the breaker. Yeah, it makes the double kiss and scratch shot less of a threat as well. Yeah, because that wing ball won't fly out of the stack. If you hit the stack bat, it won't fly out. I'm not saying I've ever done it before, and I would never do it. But like when you're racking the balls and you're holding the triangle like that, if the hand on your opponent's side is on top of the wing ball, when you push the balls forward and you go to lift your hands off the rack, just say, for instance, if the hand on your opponent's side accidentally brushes that ball away a little bit and you pull the triangle off, no one will ever see it. Not that I've ever done that, or would I ever do that, nor would I ever recommend that someone should do that. But if you did, I'm just giving examples of what would happen if you did do that. These are just things that we can talk about when Roberto's looking at the shot 60,000 times. Oh, and I'm sorry. Was John... No, Roberto's been running balls. I apologize. So current ball count should be 3-0 in favor of Roberto, right? Right, guys? May or may not have gotten a little distracted by our... I cheat all the time. No, I really don't. I really don't. I despise cheaters. (3-0) in favor of Roberto. Right? Did Guama win? I heard that they broke even and then Guama quit. If we're talking about the same guy, the same match. No, I would never lay that rack on Molina Mike. Unironically. Exactly, James. Exactly. And that brings the conversation full circle. James Reddick says, if you don't know how the cheat works, you won't know how to spot when you're getting cheated. That brings the conversation full circle. I'm not saying that Roberto racked the balls that way, but let's see the next time he breaks if the wing ball doesn't move very much. No. No, Commodon. No, we can only watch these side tables. We can't watch the action room. Oh, we never ended that poll. 141 votes. Let's go. Let's go. This is a dangerous bank. Oof. So often that 7 ball can catch that point on the way down. It looked like it almost did. Yeah, nothing really jumps out at me here. Nothing really jumps out as an obvious high expected value shot here. Yeah, and it becomes really difficult to come up with something too, because like if I was playing John Morra, I'd be completely scrambled right here. I'm like, how do I even extract any value out of this spot? Maybe. Oh, that's creative. He played the intentional bank double kiss to move balls back to his side. Pretty risky though, because you never know if you're going to leave a return bank with that 4-ball, or maybe the 4-ball kisses the 9 or something and leaves things really good for a return bank. Yeah, thanks, Shannon. No, seriously, I'm the first person that'll call a foul on myself. Ask anyone that I play with. Anytime that I talk about dishonesty in pool. I'm saying it in jest, guys. Is that Pius next door? I think it is. Okay, we don't even know what happened on that shot. John made a bank, apparently. Apparently, John made a bank. The ball's just kind of warped to new locations. Yo, Chris B, what's up? Been good. Glad to be back streaming a bit. I plan to stream tomorrow. And then Friday night fights. And then maybe Saturday. Ooh, which reminds me, I got to message somebody about a match. Loy Long, hey, I'm actually hearing from the guy that's working the IT stuff there at Derby. He says he's working on a fix, so we'll see. If it doesn't resolve by the end of this match, I'll probably call it a night tonight and then come back tomorrow, hoping to do a late night. Got to assume that John's trying to run into the 13 ball here to hold the cue ball for the 14. Don't want to hit the left side of the 13, or sorry, the right side of the 13, rather. You do want to hit the left side. Looks like we're getting a little freeze again. We will resume after the conclusion of this shot. Well, he hit the right side of the 13. Yeah. I'm going to try to do this. See if that helps. Oh, just a little long. That 14 goes, yeah. The 14 goes. Roberto's got a chance to steal the game right here. And it's free, too, because you can send the cue ball forward to the right-hand long rail, leaving nothing on the 6 ball. And if it doesn't go, chances are you're going to tie up the 8 ball bank. Great shot. Great shot. Went all cue ball. there's not really much to do here except maybe try to kick to get safe. Maybe even take a foul. Kick to get safe and take a foul. He's going to play the 3-rail kick, huh? Is that what he just looked at? 3-rail kicking to lay up behind the 9-ball? Or I should say 4 rails, but it's a 3-rail kick system. This is painful. Try a different match. We're going to ride this one out, guys. One of the rules for the Digital Pool Stream Syndicate is that you only get 1 match per round. So once you select the match, you're in it. I think the reason why John is picking this shot as opposed to unlucky, straight in the hole, unlucky. It looked really good. The speed was perfect. But I was going to say is I think the reason why in John's mind he was picking the shot for the 3-row kick as opposed to like say you know, thinning off of the 6-ball. What am I doing? Thinning off of the 6-ball and leaving the cue ball like right here because all these balls are like doubled and tripled up. Is these balls are still cuttable from there, and also you're giving up your position on the 6-ball. And what I mean by giving up your position on the 6-ball is even if Roberto doesn't choose to shoot at one of those balls, he has the option to remove the pressure that you have on him. So the shot that John picked was a high-risk, high-reward shot because he was in a really bad spot. And the balls that Roberto needs are laying out nicely. 11, 9, 3. G. Murfern G. Roberto Gomez is first to the hill. FYI, all other streamers this week have been jumping tables all the time with no issues. Okay. Wow. Not that I doubt that, because I don't doubt that. Only one side table per round of matches assigned can be syndicated. Switching between or displaying more than one table is strictly prohibited unless switched during a player break or timeout. These These are very specific rules. And I'm a stickler for rules, guys. Vitali on the hill. Oh my gosh, Vitali's still playing that match, huh? Loy, it's funny that you say that because I usually like to watch a lot of different matches. Who do the top players spar with, or do they use their action matches to get ready for big tournaments? That's a good question. You know, I think most top players that I've talked to, recently anyway, practice on their own. And they don't really spar with people. Now, I mean, they stay in the grease a little bit. Like, if they're in between tournaments. Like, in between tournament seasons, I guess. Like, there's not many matchroom things going on right now. So right now, they spend time at home. Like, I talked to Max Lechner. And he says, out of the year, he only spends a total of, like, 45 days at home. And so most of the time he's traveling and at tournaments. And so he's playing in high stakes or high pressure matches like constantly anyway. So to improve or like stay loose, they just practice alone. What's up, Biggs? Like, you've seen Shane and you've seen Federer. They practice alone. They work on their game alone. This actually takes me to... Ooh, did he get a rail there? Only just, huh? He didn't put up a coin, did he? I can't tell if he put up a coin. Yeah, I'm going to assume he got a rail there. Controversial thought, guys. Controversial thought in the pool world. I want to hear what you guys have to think about it. Ooh, Roberto does make that bank shot. Good shot. Along those lines, and hear me out. Who do the top players play with? What was it? Spar with, or do they use action matches to get ready for big tournaments? So for like a 450 Fargo or like a 500 Fargo, I constantly hear people say, you got to play better players to get better. I think that's a myth. I actually think that's a myth perpetuated by the better players so that they can get action. Now, I get that there's some truth to it. So I'm not even looking at the chat yet before I finish fleshing out this idea. I get that there's some truth to it. But, like, you got to lay the foundation first. You got to actually get good at the game alone. The things that you know that you want to get good at, go get good at those things alone. And then take them to the table and then see if they work under pressure. Okay? Yeah? But it's not like you're going to be playing better players, and then all of a sudden, oh, well, I played better players, so I got better. That's not how that works. You have to practice. What's up, Mix, Mr. Postman? But you get what I'm saying, guys?
There you go.
Yeah, like almost everybody, Dylan. Like, I'm dead serious. Until you're a 600 Fargo, you're better off just practicing alone. Like, until you're able to do those things, like, you know, make the shot that you intend to make most of the time, and understanding your percentages and everything, like how often you make a shot or how easy it is for you to make a shot, it's like you're just donating. You're just giving them free money, right? What, at 450 you want to practice more focus and intensity until you get around 600 and play better players to improve. To play better players to improve. Yeah, sure. Once you're 600, yeah. One pocket is hard to practice alone. I've been playing people that are better so that see it firsthand as long as I can get some weight. Yes, Vince, that's a little different. There's a little bit of difference to that, but even so, you still have to know what banks are easy for me, which ones are not. You have to work on those alone. If you're playing a match against a strong player, you're going to be spending most of the time watching them shoot. Yeah, exactly. And you're going to be paying for it, probably. I need an even mix of better and weaker. Yeah, I'm just saying it's like, I know the times that I've improved most were not when I was playing better players, actually. It was when I found something about my game that I realized I needed to improve on, worked on improving it, and then I took it to the better players, and it worked. And so it's like a test to see if I could actually do the things that I intended to do. Now, I'm not saying that that's what's been happening recently. I have not been playing good pool recently. I haven't been practicing. I'm just talking about there was a period of my life, like right before I started streaming, where I made massive improvements pretty quickly, and I went from like a 510 Fargo to like a 610 Fargo in like 6 months. And that was when I was just practicing every day, like specific things. So, and then testing it out against other players. Uh-oh. Was this the intended shot? That's an unbelievable shot. Kyle, I see what you're saying there. Yes. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you need to be getting into action matches and like playing for money against better players, because usually the people that are saying that I hear saying that are people that are like looking for action. You know? Roberto's going to finish this pretty quickly here, it looks like. Does he need 1 or 2 here? I think he needs 2. I play up against better players where they don't play their full speed against me. Yeah, but then you're getting into like the meta game. You know what I mean? Like the game beyond the game, which is the game that happens in the mind. That's an interesting thing. John just kind of firing. This 9-ball is going to sneak out, and that's going to be the match. Here comes the handshake, fist bump, dap it up. Roberto Gomez takes it and moves forward. I believe John MORRA did not have a buyback. Let's go check it out just to be sure. So, taking a look over here. Looks like Brandon Schuff, Evan Lunda, Josh Roberts, Mickey Krause, Tony Chohan, Roberto Gomez, Shane Wolford. No, never mind. Roberto Gomez and Shane Wolford do not have buybacks. Those were all right there. And I'm looking for... John MORRA's name, but it's not there. They already bumped it. 22nd did not have a buyback. 0 buybacks. There you go. MORRA is out. I'm going to take a quick glance at what other matches we got, and if we don't have anything super juicy, I'm probably just going to ease into it. Call it an early night. What are we in? 2-3 hours? 3 hours in. Might be able to do 5 hours tomorrow, but I know I got a long day at work tomorrow. Oh, I got a long day at work tomorrow. Frank is back online too. He started an hour and 20 minutes ago. So you guys will still have someone to watch. That's good. Oh, he's watching an interesting match between Nathan Childress and Tyler Steyer. If you're not already watching that, might be interesting to go watch. So, yeah, I think I'm going to call it. Thank you guys for the support tonight. Excited to be back. I'm going to be streaming, like I said, definitely tomorrow. Try to get a really good, money match card for Friday night fights, and then also sweat the Derby City Classic stuff on the side on Friday, and then probably stream a fair amount on Saturday too. I'll probably end up working Saturday morning for like half a day, and then come down here around noon. And then yeah, look into starting in February, we're gonna start streaming that post-up tournament series. By the way, if you weren't already aware, Outer Points Productions, shout out to Dale Lawrence. Let me show you guys this. Shout out to Dale Lawrence for essentially this being his brainchild. He's been doing something similar called the Knockout. What does he call it? The Knockout Tournament League? I forget what he calls it. Anyway, go check it out. Outer Points Productions. He's been streaming it. Big payouts out there. Like top prizes of $5,000. He says he gets 64 players in 1 day of signups. So, with a very similar format. So, anyway, we're hoping to get 16 or 32 for our first round for each one of these brackets. And kickoff is February 1st. So, you'll have some cool stuff to sweat, especially once we get down to the end of those tournaments. You're going to see some big money payouts, relatively speaking, especially for like 500 Fargo. 450 Fargo players. So, anyway, have a good night, guys. Thank you, Shannon. You're the best. Thank you, Dave Cross. Good to see everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. Even more fun tomorrow. Rock and roll. Peace out.